Okay, so today I'm going to do an unboxing video of the Nintendo 3DS Circle Pad Pro. So as you can see here, we've got the box. It's quite a bland looking red and white black box. There's some minimal information on the back regarding the actual Circle Pad itself, how it's an accessory and what it actually offers to the 3DS. Nothing particularly special about the box. Of course, we've got the 3DS hardware itself here, Nintendo 3DS, and an activating camera. I don't need to do that, thank you. And a copy of Resident Evil Revelations, which is, as we can see from the back of the box, if I try and point this out, it will say they're Circle Pad Pro compatible. So that's the kind of symbol you need to look out for on the new DS boxes, etc. for what it's compatible with the Circle Pad Pro. Okay, so let's open up the box and see what we've got inside. Okay, so straight away I can see the usual Nintendo tree-loving bunch of manuals that I'll never read in languages I've never be able to understand, as well as probably 2 pages in English. I've got a standard AAA battery. Okay, let's put that to one side. Okay, so we've got this. There's nothing else in the box, so that can go over there. We've got a wrist strap, which probably won't use, and the actual Circle Pad Pro itself. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, let me put the scale into context. So there's the 3DS, and there's the Circle Pad Pro. So, and there is the height of the 3DS compared to the Circle Pad Pro. Again, it looks quite different. Actually feels a lot like the styling of the contours feel like a lot like the GameCube controller. And that just maybe just me, but who knows. So you've got the Circle Pad obviously on this side for your right hand side, and buttons on the top are R, ZR and ZL. Looks better if it's that way. ZL, ZR and R. Okay, so I presume then once it's actually in, you still have the L button in use, which is on the actual 3DS itself. So it's actually reasonably heavy as well. Feels quite solid. You know, it doesn't feel like it's bending or anything. You're shifting in your hand too much. I think the battery has to go in here. So it takes one AAA battery, which according to Nintendo you'll get many hundreds of hours out of. I can't remember exactly what that is. As you can see, when the lid is taken off, the battery slides into the center. Let's tighten that up. Okay. And as you can see, I don't know if you can probably make out in this video, you can see up here there's some like rubber seals on the side which are used to help position the 3DS in place and keep it in place. So not that I would advocate doing this a lot. As you can see, it does provide enough grip to actually hold the console in when it's upside down. So yeah, there you go. So actually when it's actually in, you can see what is quite annoying is the unit itself on the back blocks the cartridge slot, so you actually have to keep taking the console out of the Circle Pad Pro to actually change the cartridge for each game. So as you can see there, then there's your ZL. I'll turn it upside down again. So there's the L button, the ZL button, and the R button, which was there. I suppose that could probably still be in use, but who knows. You have it here now, and the ZR. With the console open, we've got the usual. You do have access on the side to the volume, which you can make out there. So I can turn the volume down, turn it back up again, which is good. Holding it's quite heavy. It feels a lot heavier than just obviously just with the 3DS. It feels better in my hands, in more adult hands now than the actual unit itself, the 3DS. Having the 3DS in adult hands, I find for myself anyway, gives me cramp quite easily, quite quickly. So hopefully after a couple of hours of use with this, it won't be too bad. one of the worries I had about this, I actually haven't seen what Nintendo were doing with this, was that when you were holding it in place, typically you'd have everything centered to your face. So obviously, you know, your left and right, and you'd be looking straight down the middle, and the screen is offset to the left-hand side, which is quite annoying. But actually having it in my hands, it's not too bad. I think I can get used to that. So let's just try some Resident Evil quite quickly. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Three Ds off. Let's turn the volume up.
Resident Evil Revelations.
I've played the demo of this game, Resident Evil Revelations, and it's an excellent game. What I found quite awkward were the controls insofar as how you manipulate the camera and taking your shots, etc., by holding down certain buttons. And my understanding... Oops, let's go past all this. Let's just get to the game for now. I can watch this again later. My understanding is now so the camera controls are done by the right hand side, and yeah, it's actually a hell of a lot better than what it is without the Circle Pad Pro. As you can see, the graphics are very, very, very good for this handheld. Quite impressed by what they're like. This is controlling a hell of a lot better with this than what it was before. So far, I'm quite impressed by the Circle Pad Pro. It does add quite a lot to the portable unit. And let's close it off. Just to actually show you as well, how you might be asking how it actually communicates with the Circle Pad Pro. It's done at the back of the device, at the back of the 3DS. You can see that there is an infrared port here, and on the Circle Pad Pro, if I try and angle this correctly, you might be able to make out that there is an infrared port in here as well. So that's how it's actually understanding that, yes, okay, I'm connected to this external device and this is how I work. So there you go, that's the Nintendo 3DS Circle Pad Pro, and with it in use, and that's how it works. Thanks for watching, and please rate and subscribe.